Hey everybody, welcome to another edition Star Shadow Plays. I'm your host Rob, aka Star Shadow. We're back with some more Cyber Knights Flashpoint in the Ladies of Cyber Valkyria Delta. And this one should be hopefully on the shorter side as we are getting ready to delve into another Safehouse episode. First, of course, we have some updates. New map out. They've added so many maps in the past few weeks. I've been adding one every week for the past, I think, 6-7 weeks. So there's been a lot of new maps. So lots of new variety added to missions and to all the proc chat missions that we were getting. So always a good thing to have. And then also some updates. Disabled security devices now are highlighted in a gray color, so you know that they're disabled. Added some new matrix hosts so that there's more, I guess, matrix host maps to deal with. Fix some of the scaling and difficulties that are available on some of the missions to make it a little bit smoother, so you're not getting the hardest ones at lower power levels, and making sure that the the challenge is scaled here. So a lot of good things there. Also some controller updates too, especially in the matrix host. So if you're playing on a controller, should be definitely be getting happier with everything here. And then lastly, it's the big winter sale on Steam, and Cyber Knights Flashpoint is available there with one of the biggest discounts. So hopefully you picked it up then if you didn't already have the game, because it's the last big sale for a while. Obviously this is going to come after the winter sale, so I'm just hopefully if you hadn't gotten it, you got it then. If not, then you kind of missed the biggest sale that there's going to be for a while, as the game is on release is scheduled for release in spring of 2025, so not that long. And that means discounts are going to be less of a discount for a while, even past full release for a little bit. So hopefully you got in while the getting in was good. So I mean, obviously I've been in for a while, so that doesn't matter to me, but for people who are being responsible with their money, hopefully you got in. Alrighty, then let us get into the safe house. We had back-to-back missions with a lot of killing. We had a Assassinate 3 Captain's mission, and then just a straight assassination mission. We just got out of that assassination mission, which we saw some issues with that map that we had in some of the geometry, not quite being what it was supposed to be, so I'm sure that's getting fixed. It's not, like I said, early access. This is going to happen, especially with the pushing of maps as much as possible. But there was no harm, no foul there. I didn't train. I meant to do that. But yeah, everyone came out of it okay, even though we had that issue. So we look at we don't have anyone who is going to hit that hype, I don't think. 70, I'm not sure. I think you have to be 80. Yeah, 80 before we get it. So Sin and Dat Fingal, who is Sync's sister, are on the edge. So they get another mission, then we'll be able to get them up. But everyone else is not that much. We got Mask in the sim stream detox. Her stress had gone up, so that will help at least some. We might stuff her back in there again to get it down. But I think a lot of the stresses are at 20 and 30, which is manageable. But yeah, we do want to keep an eye on that. And you can see discontent is at manageable levels. Loyalty, we do need to work on a little bit on some, but nothing that we have to worry about quite yet. I wanted to see if anyone was actually creeping up. Like Sync is up to 50. You would think we might be a little bit higher after we saved her sister, but not quite yet. So even Mask is only at 50, which you would think would be a lot higher. But that's all right. And of course our loyalty is only 70%, even though you would think we would be very loyal to ourselves. All right, so we right now currently we only have one mission on the docket, in 9 days, which is Carnivore, which is a very important mission, the storyline mission. And we do have a couple options here. So we have a hacking required path that will take us through the chem factory front if we want, but we also have an alternate path if we are to do some legwork here. So the syndicate hacking team is camped in the bones of a rotted out chemical processing plant. The industrial tunnels and dumping grounds below might provide a better options to sneak in undetected if someone can find a clear route. And the cool thing about this is that if you sneak through miles of waste dumping tunnels that the chem facility sits on, sec level will be reset to 1 at the end of the stage, which is very, very nice. Hacking will be required in the second part. Yes, in the second part, hacking will 100% be required. We will definitely need a hacker for that. So one thing that we're definitely going to want to do this legwork here. So let's get this leverage here. We only have the plans the Brave Star SWAT drew up, which focuses on blasting down the front door. The case file has a lot of detail about the old chem factory that the Jackals are holed up in. Coming up from below could give our smaller team the element of surprise. No one in the chem fet will be any wiser if it comes to a fight in the tunnels. So we're going to send someone in to find a safe way. So if some of the tunnels held up, we would just need to find a safe way through the labyrinth. So we have to send someone in. So we have someone's locked in for 24. We have 1 attempt at it. So a success means we can use that route. If not, then no. And we have 1 person who has any chance, really. I mean, a coin flip here, not great. Less than a coin flip for the others, even though with their trait. So we're going to have to send Sin in. So if some of the tunnels held up, we would just need to find a safe way through the labyrinth. I'm not taking dunk in any toxic sludge for this. And it's toxic sludge. Well, if you're feeling picky. But they didn't say anything about the huge quantities of nano sludge being quietly dumped under the bay. I appreciate the joke, you do. But if you're not the ones going down to see it firsthand, I don't like the sludge angle here. However, I do like knowing that the SWAT team wrote this option off, and it would be out of their view if we used it. Time to execute. Cool, so she's going to be doing that. Success rate went down to 75%. It was 80 something, so that's a little weird. Let's look at the interactions too, while we're here looking at Carnivore. This one, discuss. This is an open raid for the SWAT. They might change their mind any minute and kick down the doors. We don't want to delay. We'll have to get there quickly then. Okay. Who are the Jackals? I haven't heard of them. The Electric Jackals are a smaller syndicate scrapping up. The Electric Jackals are a smaller syndicate scrapping for a place at the bigger table. No, they have a Brave Star target on their back. They're gonna last. What is the big table where they want to play? Oh, they all want to play at the table of the D Street Cartel. But you got to prove your worth if you want to audition with the cartel. They were left alone with their new Sigma 6 trainer. They might have shown they were worth a look. They're churning out mountains of United Digis right now, which is their way, which is the way to any of the big syndicate hearts. Huh? East Bank 72 is run by the Blue Ox. If you had to connect with them, could be useful. Of course, the Ox are busy running product and extorting the remaining local squatters. The Electric Jackal is supposed to be paying them off to operate there, but that doesn't mean a well-placed bribe wouldn't land us an advantage. Aha, okay, so we would have some passive leverages here. Reveals entire matrix node maps in the map's first stage. That would be helpful if we go this way, but not for this, which we would really enjoy. And then at starter stage, debuff all enemies with minus move speed, move detection radius, -2 initiative, 1 favor. Would that actually do something for us in this one too? Might be something to consider. Violent diversion, cancel any reinforcement deployment. That's we'd have to call that in, and buff all teammates with +8 initiative. We don't have that available. Okay. So we have our legwork, and we'll have to see how that goes. That will be... but oh, we forgot to actually look at this. So Isaac Tenfold has provided us with all of the Bravestar planning for a SWAT hit on a Syndicate hacking ring. Before Bravestar makes their move, we will hack their AI containment core and steal the Sigma 6 trainer that is the heart of their operation. So this is the result of Mask going in and finding a corrupt cop. Realize it's been a few episodes since we had to deal with this. So yes, our corrupt cop wants us to do this. Getting some good money too, 240k ain't bad. And this is a main story mission. Isaac Tenfold gain power level and a little bit of trust and some influence. We'll gain a little extra trust too. And we'll get one favor if we can figure out how the Syndicate obtained the Sigma 6 trainer. Alright. Alright, so we're going to find that the success rate here, 82. So this is confusing me a little bit. We're going to want a token hopefully pretty soon. Also, we have a favor. Let's see what we got here. Let's find out what it is now. I need a favor. Help me collect on some debtors who are trying to stiff me. I could collect on these loans the ugly, expensive way. You know, get a few people killed. But I think you could do it the easy way. I don't see how we could put the fear back into a few of... I see how we could put the fear back into a few of them. Word would get around quickly that a Cyber Knight is collecting for you. Just think of this. Just think like a classic loan shark. Smash a few faces, threaten to break some kneecaps. Discuss chopping off some fingers. But trust me, these punks will roll before you have to spill blood. Interesting. Oh, legwork. Okay. You're not offering to pay us? This is too small for a payment star. Your crew barely has to lift a finger. And you know I'm good for my favors. Is word getting around that you've gotten soft, Mongrel? It is growing pains, Mask. I am swimming in a larger pond and some of these fish want to test out their teeth on me. I'm climbing, not getting all mushy on the inside. Alright. A little bit of legwork. Okay, I think we can handle this. We're starting to get some people now, so we might be able to do this. So, Mongrel needs us to do this. We can send Pain out there for 7 days. I don't like that the success rate on these are so low other than, like, Pain. But it's fine, because we're not going to need, like, we would definitely need her back by the time we do Carnivore, but right now we're pretty good. So it's only 7 days either way. So we get success, we get a couple favors, you get some influence. There is a risk of injury, but 82% I think is pretty good. I think we can do this. I'm probably gonna enjoy this too much. Remember, Choppa, I still want them as customers, remember? Okay, so awesome. Jupiter Group, this sounds like a hacking one. We're gonna want to do that one pretty soon. Alright, let's run it down a little bit and see what comes up. Oh, another risky business move too. We did do the medical one last time out, so here, let's run it a little bit. Oops, I forgot we gotta put it up here. Getting into the underground of the ChemFac isn't too hard. Found a way through the collapsed basement of the next door Habstack. The housing units for the blue cards who punched in daily at the factories were built right across the street, right on top of the toxic dump site. Pretty convenient. The family squatting in the Habs now look the other way for cheap. But the tunnels are a disaster. It's a full-blown toxic slag dump down in there. No wonder the UNA shuttered the entire sector. It was worth a look. Good try, Sam. The attempt to find an alternate route failed. That's not good. That was 80% chance and we failed somehow. That's pretty bad. The rolls we've gotten lately have been awful. We had Mask had 80% chance and higher at getting our corrupt cop and failed a bunch of times. Now that too, that's pretty bad. I wish we could see the roll and see how bad it was, because I don't like that now we have to do this and we're gonna hack again. Ugh. So we have to be careful there now. Like I appreciated this because with the suck level 1, that would have been perfect. Going in, then I won't have to worry too much, but okay. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it's Harry Martini. What was Harry Martini's voice? I mean, I'm just kind of rolling as we go here, so I don't it doesn't really matter. All the dudes all kind of sound the same. Jupiter Group thinks our quantum network is vulnerable. Now is the time to show them how old and weak their network is. It has been a long time since a corporation tried to stand up a completely new network on sovereign territory. You're a hell of a target. Admit it. If you won't, I'll say it for you. Every new quantum endpoint is a playground for hackers. Yes, something new is always so shiny and distracting. The digital battle lines have been drawn by the megacorps here in New Boston a long time ago. Decades ago. The city's digital landscape is fueled by silly age-old assumptions about tech, scanners, and what the megacorps will and won't risk against each other. These old battle lines have so many holes in them, but the megacorps don't even see them anymore. But our techs are new, sharp, hungry. Our quantum sweeps using proprietary technology have identified a host of Jupiter Group systems ready to target for worm insertion. If you have credible and exposed Jupiter targets, we may be able to get your worms into their network. So we have a CPU spike job. One of our hackers solo a matrix host and spike its CPU. Okay, that sounds fun. Gravity looting. Okay. We do have we have a long time for that one. Okay. I was thinking that might come up like right away and we would do it. This might be one to send out Dot and see how she does. I think that might be the way to go here. I guess we could also see what this one is. Maybe that one's going to be something that we want to do. Let's run it just a little bit more here. Oh, influence limit break. Oh, Mongrel, cool. So when a contact's influence exceeds 80, they may hit an influence limit break, gain an upgrade to a trade or service, or gain a temporary trade or service. By calling in favors, we can pick from up to 3 upgrades, hopefully steering our contact towards our interest. And we're doing more for her, so hopefully her influence will go up even more. We'll get some favors. So not enough favors for extra options. We don't have any right now. That sucks. Hopefully we'll get one from this. Since we can't do that, we get Syndicate merch trait upgrade. So her merch trait will increase to level 2, going from +5 price when selling used goods to this contact, and +10 when selling contact accounts, to +7% when selling used goods. I mean, that's not bad. We'll take that. It's probably something we would want anyway. Contacts. Good old Mongrel is right here. Our money letter. She is on the good side of mute. So definitely want to keep that up. 20% trust, positive, so that's good. Favorite value, 34k is... Oh, that influence dropped all the way to 10. My god. Power level is actually pretty solid. 2.4. One of the higher ones we got. How's Travis Martini 3.7? Kind of crazy. Well, I mean, Harry's is 5, so that's pretty good too. You're new, aren't you? Emmanuel Hayburn. Interesting. Okay, so that's interesting. So I think we got some new people. Callista DeSanto, Spec Ops CO for Warner Braun. Okay, she buys some stuff. Faction Insider Loyal hates traitors from an old bloodline. Oh, that's interesting. B-Tune, of course, hates Mask and also hates our Cyber Knights. Because that's the group we left. Minus trust right now, but we're slowly getting it back a little bit. We did that mission, the 3 captains mission for him. Or did we do the assassination? One of the 2 was for him. So we're still working on that. Dr. Ekman is missing. This is the doctor that gave us the spinal implant. Don't know where he is. Corp Splicer. Implants imported cybernetic. Okay. Ghoul is the one that Octane is against right now. Then there's Henniger. Henniger hired the headhunter to eradicate us, which not fun, but I mean our trust isn't bad though, 0%, so her favor value would be very nice if we can get it. So there's much gold. We have no trust with him, obviously. Headhunting, yep. Next time we see him though, next time we see him. Gabby Joe. That's gonna be our next one there. Oh, Oscar Kova Brave Star? Okay. Owen Shihab. Who has a thing for Mask, who does not have a thing for her. That's one of the things we gotta do. We gotta roleplay a little bit. Taylor Stresek, biotech researcher. Huh. She's new too. Corrupt infection. Okay. I wonder if we can. Wish we could like initiate things with some of these people and be like, "Hey, what up? What up?" Okay. Actually, now I want to look at the market again because now it seems like we have more people available. Not to buy from though, not weapons, I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks like not yet. Okay. Mostly to sell too, it looks like. There's the level 2 stuff there. Cyberdeck stuff. Wait, a lot of money for cyberdeck stuff, my god. It would be nice to be able to afford some of the stuff, but they had a super. And then look at this stuff. This is, we're gonna need all this. This is, cyber hacker people are very, very expensive. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. And then we're gonna need to eventually do this, get people outfitted because we haven't done that yet. My god. Just making the money now. I mean, we could afford a little bit. We also were thinking about adding a new thing here. Whether it was going to be the Underworld Hub. We were thinking about Underworld Hub, but it kind of upsets me that we don't get any more recruits after we can't fit any more in the barracks after we get the next upgrade. Not fun. We also going to need a nano fab pretty soon. We can afford it right now, but that's supposed to be more mid-game, and we're not quite to the mid-game. We're getting close, though. Hacking station could be interesting. Field Ops Center also could be interesting. One thing I want to look at here is what the next upgrade here. 90 to do that, so... Okay, we got the money for that. We're going to want to do that to get up to 10. I guess that's the max we can get. We're definitely going to want someone that is a new class. We want to try one of the new classes. We would have to upgrade this to upgrade this. I mean, it's not... the the word I'm looking for is not necessary yet, but interesting. Cold storage, what does this go up to? Cold storage holds digital loot, enhances crafting and digital loot. Maximum blueprints integrated for a single craft would go up. We're not crafting anything yet, so that's not going to do anything. Man, that's 51,000 for that. But it's also like good armor, which we would need. So this would be nice. Move speed modifier, not great. Not great at all, but I mean, oh man, that'd be good. Then pharmaceuticals. Man. Oh, we should also look into maybe updating our counter intel pod. Level 2 gets us to loot heavy hacking missions. If we were to do that, counter intel, token generation time goes down, which is nice. Available tokens doesn't do anything, but that might be something. Ooh, 180 though. Ooh-wee. Hooey. That's a lot of money. Upgrading here. We have to upgrade everything here. Doesn't take off more stress yet, so yeah, we have to consider what we want to do with this. Like I said, Underworld Hub maybe not as important as I was thinking. Build Up Center though. Trading for leverages, which we're haven't quite done yet. I mean, that could be interesting. I mean, that would be nice. Free leverages. It's not bad. What else did the Underworld Hub get us? I forgot. Boosting legwork chance though. Reducing legwork duration is also good though. So I mean, even though we can't recruit new mercs, boosting legwork chance is and reducing duration is probably worth it. And then finding new contacts could be fun too. All right, let's upgrade that. I think I think it's a good idea in the end. Let's see what you got. Need your backing on a risky business move. I don't like this at all, but I've been approached by a German overboss operating out of New Berlin using the name Herr Schweinchen. A new smuggling route from across the Atlantic? Sounds good. What's making your alarm bells go off? Offer's good. Real good. Herr Schweinchen has an arrangement to bring in weaponry and weapon mods on Warner Braun container boats. Simple. He imports and I'll be in charge of local distribution. The armaments he claims he can get through. He must have a hell of a connection in the Warner Braun military sector. Sounds too good to be true? In this world, it usually is. Exactly. I wish that was the end of this story. To close the deal, the things Herr Schweinchen wants, demands, are outrageous, dangerous. But his promises, I'd be leapfrogging my competition completely. I need one of your mercs to play my bodyguard for a while. Oh, interesting. We are two-strapped right now? We're not two-strapped right now, though. Risky, dangerous, those are our lines of work. What is Herr Schweinchen demanding? Herr Schweinchen wants to get all up in my business. Way too close for comfort. There'll be no deal unless I let some of my people shadow. There'll be no deal unless I let some of his people shadow my every move for more than a week. Herr Schweinchen wants to watch everything we do here in the NBZ. That sounds like he wants to straight up steal your operational secrets. Naturally, he insists it's only to ensure that my gun runner network is worth his trust and not a leaky bucket. There are other ways to figure that out without such invasive measure. The whole thing is I drinking water from a damn UNA trap. From a damn UNA tap. Might kill me, but I'm gonna go for it. Okay, so we do have some. Okay. Let's be very specific. Exactly what kind of weaponry? Herr Schweinson, let me see a catalog of sorts. The Overboss's operation is pro. Real pro. We're talking military grade Warner Braun personal defense weapons. ARs, UARs, SMGs. The kind of weaponry that is impossible to get outside direct sales to a MilSec operation. MilSec organization. And the mods and attachments to go with them. It's coming from across the Atlantic, so none of it will go for cheap, but you know it's better than what I'm slinging right now. So, Herr Schweinson's offer includes power level 3 weapons and weapon mods of Warner Braun fabrication. Is your organization ready for that kind of push? That's why I'm coming to you. I'll be frank. I can make it work, but I'd be sticking my neck out. I need your support to pull this off, Star. But you and Mask are my premier customers. I know you've got my back, right? So you're asking for one of mine to join you as a bodyguard for the week, while Herr Schweinson's goons are here. 10 days. 10 days. That's gonna go through Carnivore. Okay, I can handle this though, cause we'll have paint. We could go paint Rook dot Cyber Knight for Carnivore, which is fine. And probably best anyway. Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can manage it. So the mysterious overboss Herr Schweinchen is insisting to embed his people into the local gunrunners operation for more than a week. It's way more than a week. We need to protect our local allies from anything the overboss might try to pull. So success is reduce risk or minimize risk and exposure, but gaining more leverage on a failure. I think we can handle this though. Alright, so you're asking for one of mine to join you as a bodyguard for the week while Herr Schweinson's goons are here. We won't be able to prevent Herr Schweinson's people from seeing into the guts of your operation. But I can help you keep your spine straight if they start making threats or coming up with even more ridiculous demands. I won't let them play games on my watch, Origami Joe. I'll be glad to have you around. I'm going to need you day and night by the sounds of it. Let me gather my gear and I'll let you know where to meet your runner. Thanks to you both. I'll feel a lot better with you and yours at my back, Star. If the guns are going to flow, they better flow to you and then to us, Gunrunner. Yeah, we kind of have to. We want access to even better stuff. So yeah, I definitely want to be down for that. So yeah, she's gonna miss this. It's fine. We'll have Pain back, 2 soldiers and a hacker to go with our support from the Cyber Knight. Should be good enough to get us through that. Right, so let's keep Mask going here. Oh, that's new. Okay, so clean room is clean. Let's do I want to do that or do I want to buy something from the market? So that's lights and that is right, so that's slightly more protection. It's a lot of money for protection, and this is a lot more. But initiative down, move speed down. Okay. Let's see about weapons though, because this might be where we need to start packing some heat here. Street Dragon, the next one of assault rifle. Alright, so that's the dude. Let's compare this for a second. I gotta see which one's which here. 200 ballistic. Ballistic. Okay, so a straight dragon is actually worse in terms of ballistic damage, but actual pure damage is better. So we get we'll always get damage through armor, which is good. Accuracy is jack, but full auto, it's actually better. Oh, because this is like you want to fire this at full auto. Armor shred is the same, max range the same, optimal range slightly bigger for this. Arc is a little bit bigger, especially in full auto. Noise, it's a lot noisier, which is not surprising. A lot of recoil on it too. How about this? What's the difference between these two? Right, Swift Kit, looks like Swift Kit recoil is less, but it's more of a straight upgrade to the Raikkonen, it looks like. No pure damage, but it does 225, which is more that way. More than the Raikkonen. Arcs are the same. It's worse in full auto, but it's also a little bit quieter than the Street Dragon, and the recoil is less. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Right. I have the defense war, and this is a pistol too. What's the difference? Let's filter this to pistols. Okay, so everyone uses a pistol pretty much. So damage is slightly more accurate, and recoil is a little bit more, but stealth kill though, attacks against a surprise target costs additional damage. I mean, that's pretty huge there. I mean, a little bit of extra damage wouldn't go amiss, to tell the truth. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I meant to unfilter it. Trying to decide what we would even want to do here in this case. As we found out, the revolver is actually pretty hardcore. I guess it's probably because of this pure damage. Pretty hardcore. It's just loud as heck. But it's it definitely pounds pretty hard. That 100% pure is. What else does pure damage like that? Does anything else do pure damage like that? Wow, that's a shotgun and it does a ton of damage. As you would expect. Stun stick does pure damage, 90. The difference between this and this is that we get stealth damage with the knife. The sword. Sling Blade has some pure damage to it though, and armor shred is pretty good. As you would expect for the shotgun too, that's pretty good armor shred. Critical hits with the sniper rifle, of course that makes sense too. precise burst. Okay, made. Yeah, I haven't really studied the difference between some of these weapons because we haven't used some of these. Like the urban assault rifle we have not used, and the SMGs we haven't used either. I believe these two are two that are being used by the Ancient X. That's like their weapon type. It's either SMG or urban assault, I forget. Alright, so glancing hit, but the SMG actually has precise burst and rapid fire. That's pistol like. And then precise burst is actually pretty good too, because oh, I'm surprised pistols don't have that. Oh, the assault rifles have that. They have the precise burst, so to help make sure you actually get a hit. All the melee attacks are guaranteed to score a glancing hit and some damage. Okay, so the stun club will get stunned when you use the power one. That's pretty interesting too. That's actually useful. Right. This is interesting here. Okay, so 4 shots, I guess. This has 7 shots? Guess I should look at 6 shots. That's interesting. That's a lot of shots in full auto. The optimal range is a lot closer though. That's the big issue. But you can do it at closer range. Although we tend to be at longer ranges when we're shooting. We're not often in a short range fight. Not unless we're getting jumped. I mean, there is a use for those. But it's not something that we would need. Okay, this is the auto full auto weapon, and this is the not full auto weapon. This is the straight upgrade of this, and this is the full auto, which I think I'm starting to become a bit of a fan of. And as you can see, because we've been using it quite a bit, so I think maybe we will buy one. Let's spend a little bit of money to kind of outfit us a little bit better. Let's buy one of these from Origami Joe for 48. That's not bad. The one thing about this that kind of makes me question a little bit is that the damage, total damage, goes up 8 points, which seems like a barely anything, except you get the guaranteed 32, which of course is great, but you would think it'd be a little bit more than 8. It might be like 20 or something. But it does have extra armor shred, although for some reason it has more recoil too, which just seems kind of weird to me. There's a lot to like about that, but except for the damage. Everything with the damage is nice. I mean, even this has plus 10 damage, so I guess maybe it's not that bad. Let's buy one. And then... okay, we'll hold up for a second here. We should also look at into mods and stuff here. We'll equip that for you. We don't have anything, right? Just to check. I don't think we do. We don't. Perfect. Okay. So you should have that, I think. I'll look at this again when I'm doing training, then I'll see who is more in the full auto tree. And then I bought a pistol too for we'll see who needs it when we go into the next mission. But yeah, we should look into the mods too. You have Bull Assault as an urban. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea here. Actually, though, I want you to have a defender as your initial. That as your secondary. You should have a pistol silencer on this. That's the whole point. We want a silenced one in there. Okay, perfect. You have a grenade right now. You don't need a grenade. Maybe we will put something else on you, like give me one of these. Perfect. All right, and then okay, we're good for right now. We spent a little bit of money. Let's look into mods real quick. I don't even know what there is. Level 2 reload size +1. Adjust maximum ammo. Okay, so that's extra ammo. 1 extra ammo? What does the level 1 give you then? Or is there not an extra one? Maybe I'm wrong about that. What is this? Accuracy +1, recoil -2. That's nice. Crit damage and stealth crit damage. Okay. We have sights too, which give min optimal range but extra arc and accuracy. Okay. What do we have for, you know, like this? That's a shotgun. Do we have anything for our swords and stuff? Blade, grip, blade, ion battery. Okay, let's see what we got. Crit and stealth. Armor shred. Oh, that would give us an extra ion attack there. +4 accuracy. Interesting. Interesting. Crit damage bonus though is nice. We might want to. Can we take mods off the stuff that we're using? So like if I were to put it on a sword now, would I be able to take it off? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that we'd be able to take stuff off. Minus arc. This is plus arc, but minus range. We can put a suppressor on a AR. That's pretty funny. But is it? Is it really funny? Does that backs up optimal range a little bit. Damage down a little bit too. That would drop it down to like 20 meters. That's not bad. I could see uses. I mean, you would think we would be able to take bots off. Plus accuracy, -3 recoil. Because you put it on and then you just kind of pull it off. Because we could start creating weapons that work for the individual kind of missions we're doing. So if we're doing a stealth mission, I could add a suppressor. If we're not, then we can take it off and maybe add like the magazine or something. I don't know though. That's my question. This one just seems like very useful. Plus accuracy and -3 recall. Oh, buy one from Diego because we haven't bought anything from him yet. And then I wanted to buy... pistol. What is this? Mass driver. Ups the damage. Stealth crit bonus down. Crit damage up. Recoil up as well. But this is real nice. I like this. I want that. Diego, we're going to you for the mods here right now. Pistol ammo extender. Actually not bad too. We have 49 pistol silencers. Do we really? Do we really have that many? We gotta have to sell some of these then. that's ridiculous. We don't need that many silencers. Right now I gotta figure out how to sell. Oh yeah, oh I do it this way, don't I? Market. Right? Or do I gotta do it during inventory? Mods. Sell. I mean, we got 49, so we can sell some of these. I don't know where we picked them all up. That's the question. How many to sell? So we have 49, so we don't need that many. We can sell like 20 of them. We could probably sell 30 of them, quite frankly. That's free money. I don't know what happened. That might be a bug. We might have been accidentally given a bunch of pistol silencers somewhere. But never turn down free money, right? We've been buying stuff from Origami Joe, so there. That's a little more like realistic. We're collecting pistol silencers apparently. It's what we do. It's what we do. We collect them. So, you know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So I could put it on yours if we really wanted to. I don't want to put it on yours because we shouldn't be firing it that much, but just in case we can't. Okay, I'm thinking about getting one for that. But maybe yours though. Because are you going to use yours or not? Or do I want to give it to someone else? That's the question. You might need the help though with yours. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, we can always kind of swap these around a little bit too, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's just put it on. You put it on yours for right now, because that's all we gotta do. So if we go like this, oh, we can just detach it. So yeah, okay, that works. Okay, perfect. We can detach. Okay, I just want to be sure. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes you have mods and sometimes it's like permanent when you do that for in some games. You just never know. So cool. Then I got something for this, didn't I? Yeah, we can give you. Drop that on yours for right now, just so that I know that we have it. So we're starting to upgrade a little bit. I think that's cool. Okay. Awesome. So we can keep moving. Looks like we're gonna get close to Carnivore then. So I guess Mask is gonna be out of detox then. Let's check that out. Actually, you know what we should do? I should do that one mission before. Mask is out. She's on 30. Okay, I feel a lot better about it. But yeah, I think maybe we should do this. If we do that, get some extra money, and then we don't have to worry about it later. Because 205k, it's not bad. I kind of like that. 200,000. Have an extra 200,000. We can continue outfitting ourselves before we do this, and we can just have that extra money. We can then work on what we're working on here. I guess maybe we'll drop this in now to the Underworld hub, which we were thinking of doing. Boost the legwork chance, because that's actually pretty huge. We do want to do that. Yeah, now we'll cover that. Yeah, let's do this. We'll add this in, right? Do we need to do anything else? No. Build. All right, so we'll do that. We'll get that going. We'll do the hacking mission next, and then we will do another safe house in between. Then we'll be ready for Carnivore. That'd be perfect. I think that's the way to go. Let's get that extra money. Continue outfitting ourselves with that extra money, and then we're good to go. That will give Dot her first chance to do something, and we can give her a chance to see how she does, because if she does pretty good here, yeah, I was gonna say she's like better in most ways, or her will's better, which is dump shock res, but gives ourselves a chance to send Dot out on a mission. Maybe she might even get her stuff, because I think that's who we're gonna take with us to hack in for Carnivore. And I think we might want to do some small edits here too. But yeah, I think that's the best idea. Cool. So in conclusion, come back next time, do gravity looting, make money, and then come back into the safe house to get up to Carnivore. We'll continue outfitting ourselves, and we'll have some stuff here that should be good to go as well, and it should all be good. Pain will come back after the legwork, and hopefully have some good news for us there too. But yeah, I think that's perfect. I think that's what we have to do. Awesome. I'm glad we figured that out. So thank you all for hanging on and watching. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy yourself, of course. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, whether it's on this video or any of the others you happen to watch here. I really do appreciate that. There are definitely people enjoying the series, so we definitely have a path going forward, because like I said, full release will be in the spring, so we still have some time. Maybe we'll actually get into the middle game this time. We might even just keep going even after full release and just kind of follow this a little bit longer, even though I do kind of want to make a new Cyber Knight and use the version 2 in order to more customize what we want. But I don't know, we'll see how things go as we get closer, because you know, it's starting back over from the early game and then going, especially when we're finally getting out of the early game, maybe in this one for the first time. I don't know, we'll see how things go. But we still have a lot of time. We still have some months. I'm still catching up on things here. We had already caught up to my backlog from before, so now I'm kind of increasing it again during my time off here, so it's all good. But yeah, I don't, this is normally in the wrap up, but I'm doing it now because I didn't do that. But yeah, thank you all for checking it out and keeping with us. Shout out to all the subscribers. We're on the road to 100, so definitely I do appreciate everyone that has subscribed. It's just like I said, I've always said it's amazing to get any kind of support, so thank you all very much for that. There's just links in the description of the video to Twitch and Twitter for some reason, but I mean, we'll leave it there for right now. But yeah, you can definitely hang out on Twitch if you want at some point when we are hanging out on the weekend, but nothing you have to do there. Also, if you haven't checked out and you like roguelikes, check out Caves of Cood, which is something we're doing as we can. because there's a little, it's a cool little roguelike, old school, especially if you like the kind of systems interplay of Dwarf Fortress. This would be right up your alley. Definitely check that out. That seems to have taken off as a bit of a video too. But yeah, just thank you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for all the comments and everything. I really do appreciate it. So that's gonna do it here. Christmas is actually around the corner. It's actually in 2 days. To give you an idea of when this is, 3 days actually, because it's Sunday still. Yeah, so happy holidays to everyone. Hopefully everyone had a happy holiday and a happy new year. Yeah, that's what we're looking forward to more. So hopefully y'all are doing well out there. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy. And I will see you all next time. So y'all have a good one. And adios for now, everybody. Bye-bye.